Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart, is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberrys are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
Al&S Mexican Restaurant is located on 310 East Pierce Street in Luling, Texas. Al&S have a rotating daily breakfast and lunch specials. Steak ranchero tacos on Mondays from 5 to 11 a.m. And cheeseburger and fries combo with medium drink on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Along with a full menu of the finest of Mexican foods. Al&S offers great service with a family-friendly environment. So, grab the family and head on over to Al&S Mexican Restaurant.
Here at Magnolia Mart, we proudly offer the Luling area unforgettable Mexican classics, including breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, and quesadillas. We use only the freshest ingredients to bring you authentic, unparalleled Mexican flavors. At Magnolia Mart, we have created a menu that is sure to make for an unforgettable dining experience. If you are looking for authentic Mexican flavors such as our birria taco plate special we have on Fridays and Saturdays, you have come to the right place. Magnolia Mart is located at 702 East Houston Street. For an extra treat, when the Luling Eagles football team wins, you win. One free breakfast taco with up to 2 toppings on Saturday mornings, up until noontime. Go Eagles!
Come on down, Uncle Wiggly's in town. Hot and delicious, it's the best around. They got burgers and Bluebell and so much more. Retro wrestling and music, there's fun in store. So come on down to Uncle Wiggly's at our Luling store.
The management and the staff of the Luling Foundation Farm are striving to produce the safest and best quality Angus beef possible for their customer. This beef is grown locally on the best forage and feed available in the most humane way possible. The Foundation Farm is doing everything they can to produce an excellent beef eating experience for their customers. Please call for current prices and availability at 830-875-2438. Thanks for considering our product.
KJ's Embroidery is the place that can
as she just sits there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast in the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Today is September 2nd, 2025, and we're here at Eagle High School Gym for tonight's volleyball match between the visiting Travis ECHS Rebels and your Luling Eagles. So thank all of y'all for joining us. Sorry we didn't get to the intro part. That's at the end. I couldn't quite make it. I don't want y'all to miss any of the match out there. So tonight we have with us myself, Eric Lugo. We have Brad Wright will be doing the play-by-play for the volleyball as he has in the past. And we have Logan Pettis with us. And we have number 1 is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Fino Quiroz, he's back there behind me. He's here. And so he is now an official member of the broadcast crew here on Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. And also we have our QC guru extraordinaire back there, Trish Calloway. So I want to thank her as well and recognize her for all the work that she does for us. And we're about to get started here, and we've already had the national anthem, so you don't have to worry about pausing or anything for that. So we're about to get underway here at Eagle High School Gym. Do want to send a shout out to the Tracys. Apparently Greg wasn't feeling all that great today, so he said he couldn't make it. So we'll just say, we'll get it without you. Don't worry about it. There's a serve. Go ahead, Brad.
All right. My apologies to Austin Travis. We don't have their roster for tonight, but we'll just be calling them by number. But first point goes over to Travis. Looks like number 7 back to serve for them. Number 9 with the quick bump there. Point 2 over to Travis. I believe Travis is the Rebels. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Lady Eagles unable to handle that one. Another point over to Travis. On the court right now for your Lady Eagles, number 3, Evan Bryant. Number 4, Kylie Busto. 7, Zoe Williams. 12, Belle Grogan. 13, Viola Mayberry. And 22, Madison Cisneros. And it looks like number 9, Braylon Hall, the libero, in for one of those young ladies. Another point over to Travis. They take an early 4-0 lead here. Be a net violation on Lady Eagles. Another point over to Travis. Ball just finds the line. Another point to the Rebels. Free ball over by the Lady Eagles. And that one finds just inside the back line for the first point for the Lady Eagles for tonight.
Hopefully they can get it going now. They got a little bit behind there, but maybe they can make a run now.
That'll send 22 Cisneros back to serve. So it's just a little long and out of bounds. Point to the Rebels. They now lead 7-1 here in this first set. Again, we will play to 25, but must win by 2. And we will play best 3 out of 5 sets. So this long point to the Lady Eagles. That'll send 3, Evan Bryant back to serve. Bryant unable to handle that one. Point to the Rebels. Nice play there by Kylie Busto. Sneak that one in the middle of the Rebels. Point Eagles. That'll send Belle Grogan back to serve. Nice aggressive serve results in a point for the Lady Eagles. A little too much on that one as it sails past the back line. Point to the Rebels. Rebels unable to get that one over in 3. Point to the Lady Eagles. That'll send 4 Busto back to serve. Bryant's attack into the net. Point over to the Rebels. That one goes into the referee stand for the point for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles now trail 10-6 here in this first set.
For as slow as the Lady Eagles started out, Brad, they're still in this.
Yeah, yeah, right in there. That'll send number 6, Hazel Bohawk, back to serve. Waiting on a couple of subs there by the Rebels. Serve off the net, but Rebels unable to play it. Point Lady Eagles. Bohawk still back to serve. Rebels unable to play that one back over. Lady Eagles now trailing 10-8. Evan Bryant with the kill on the overpass by the Rebels. Lady Eagles now only trailing by 1 here in the first set.
Logan, there's your boom.
That's right, yeah.
Rebels unable to play that one over. Lady Eagles have tied it up here, 10-10. A little too much on that one by Evan. Point over to the Rebels.
But as I mentioned, Lady Eagles right back in it. Anybody's game here in this first game.
Nice little rally going here by both sides. I spoke too soon.
Yep.
The announcer jinx.
Every time.
That's why in football I don't say anything till the play's over on the PA system. Serve goes into the net. Point Lady Eagles. Speaking of football, we'll see these same two schools in a few weeks over in Austin. I believe that game's going to be played at Burger Center.
That'll be the Eagle football team's, varsity football team's next road trip. Yeah.
Be 2 weeks from this Friday. Lady Eagles win the joust at the net for the point. Ties us back up, 12-12. With 7, Zoe Williams back to serve. Lady Eagles unable to come up with that one. Point to the Rebels. Good job by the Lady Eagles. Stay out of the net on that one. Nice up there by 6, Bohawk.
Just a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, they got one really good hitter. So when they're in the front row, they pretty much can bet she's going to get the sets. Great hustle, but unable to get that one over. Another point to the Rebels. All just out of bounds. Point to the Lady Eagles.
And as Brad mentioned, inches away from the line.
Cisneros with the serve for the Lady Eagles. Little miscommunication by the Rebels. Give a point over to the Lady Eagles. Give an ace to Cisneros on that one as Rebels are unable to handle the serve. Lady Eagles looking for their first lead here. Get up by Cisneros there, keep it alive. Evan Bryan with the block to give the Lady Eagles their first lead, 16-15.
Good job there by Evan.
Lady Eagles unable to track that one down. Point to the Rebels. Waiting on one on tighter shoe. Rolls along the net, but unfortunately falls on the Lady Eagles side. Point to the Rebels. Bohawk plays that one off the backboard. Unfortunately, we're not quite into that season yet. That'll give another point to the Rebels.
Once it hits the backboard, that is a dead ball, right, Brad?
It kind of depends on the angle of the ball. Like that one was clearly going to go off the back wall, so the ref go ahead and calls that one dead. Out of bounds, point Lady Eagles. I believe that'll send Evan Bryant back to serve. Mayberry checking in for Bohawk, played the front row. A little too much on the serve, out of bounds, point Lady Rebels. And they return the favor by serving one into the net. That'll see Grogan going back to serve. That one trickles along the net but falls on the Lady Eagle side. Point to the Rebels. That one rolled almost the whole length of the net there.
Sure did, yeah.
Good job by Busto. Dropped that one in on the Rebels. In fact, she'll be going back to serve here for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles trailing 20-19 here in the first set. Lady Eagles unable to handle that one. Point to the Rebels.
Little miscommunication. A couple of Lady Eagles run into each other.
Another one of those just out of bounds. That's all it has to be, though. 21-20. Rebels leading. Bohawk back in. Will head to service duties. Block falls on the Lady Eagles side. Point to the Rebels. No, excuse me, point Eagles.
I was going to say, I thought it was the Eagles, but I was going with what you said, Brad. Oh.
Net being unkind to the Lady Eagles tonight. Lady Eagles play that one out of bounds. Point to the Rebels. They now lead 23-21. Illegal contact on the Lady Eagles. Gives set point over to the Rebels. Tight by the Lady Eagles, hits the antenna, so that is out. So it will be point to the Rebels as they take the first set, 25-21. Eric, you want to play some bills
there?
there?
I was going to say, we'll run a commercial. Why don't we take care of our guy here next to us? Doing a good job on the camera right now. Stay tuned here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Come on down, Uncle Wiggly's in town. Hot and delicious, it's the best around. They got burgers and Bluebell and so much more. Retro wrestling and music, there's fun in store. So come on down to Uncle Wiggly's at our Luling store.
And we're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Eric Lugo, Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, and number one making his broadcast debut, Fino Quidos. I know you can't hear him, but he's just kind of taking everything in right now and taking some notes. He got his notepad going on. He said he's got it back there somewhere anyway. I haven't seen it, but anyway. I'm going to go ahead and take the play-by-play for this second set. Brad wants to go ahead and rest his voice a little bit, so I'll go ahead and do that as best I can. My volleyball's not my strongest sport to do commentary on, but I'll do my best. So, and again, shout out to Greg and Stephanie. We're missing y'all tonight, but they should, well, at least Greg will be back Friday. I don't think Stephanie will be with us, but hopefully everything goes well and we get the band back together, the full band. And, of course, Greg and Brad have game day operations, so they won't be on the broadcast, but we'll be on, myself, Mr. Pettis, number one back there, and then our other colleague, Roy Burkhart. Roy had to work tonight. He unfortunately couldn't make it because of his job. You got to pay the bills. Like Brad just said, you got to pay the bills first. So, and we unfortunately can't pay any bills other than, paying, taking care of the expenses of LASB itself. So, thank all y'all for tuning in tonight from wherever you're at. And just a reminder that we will be on again, as I just mentioned, this Friday. Anderson Shiro Fighting Hawks are going to be at Eagle Memorial Stadium. We'll go on. The game is going to kick off at 7 o'clock this time, so we'll probably go on a few minutes beforehand just to bring everyone in, kind of talk about a little bit about last week's really close loss that the Eagles had to the Nixon Smiley Mustangs, 1 point, 22-21. Yeah, so unfortunately, and the Eagles led, we talked about it over the weekend, and up to now, they led for 46 of the 48 minutes of the game, but unfortunately, like Brad said, they didn't lead when it counted the most, which was when all the clocks hit zero after 48 minutes. So, unfortunately, the Eagles didn't come out on top, so we'll see about this Friday night how they do. Hope y'all can join us if y'all aren't here. It is homecoming, so if you can make it out to the stadium, to Eagle Memorial Stadium, please do that. But if not, we definitely understand, and we like having you on with us on the broadcast. So, and definitely if you're there, even if you're there tonight, let us know that you're out there. That's what the QC's back there for, Trish Calloway. She don't want to get on the headset. So I said, okay, well then you don't want on the headset. We got to put you to work in another way. So that's her job, is basically to let us know about any comments that come in, and then also just to make sure everything is looking good and sounding good and that kind of thing. So
we're going to blame Eric on that Nixon game because he jinxed, remember the tacos.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody was going to remind me about that.
All three things we were getting.
And point there for the.
No, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, no. Point for the Lady Eagles. Thank you, Brad. I was getting ready to give it to the Rebels, and so let me get the. Got to get the roster here that Brad sent me. Bear with me. To serve for the Lady Eagles. Oh, almost in. Okay.
Might be easier to read.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Brad. So let me put my phone down. Then that's another point for the Lady Eagles, by the way.
Nope.
Oh, no, not this time. Okay. I was looking down to you, so I didn't see. I guess shouldn't have said that. Let me go ahead and correct the score here. Evan Bryant there. And Evan Bryant once again. Good rally going once again. This time it is the Lady Eagles point. It's Rebels serve it into the net, or hit it into the net. Not really a serve. It's a, I guess you'd call it a volley, right? I guess.
Yeah,
Evan Bryant's back to serve.
Yeah, that would be an attack.
Okay. Thank you, Brad. Oh, I think she realizes she made a mistake. So point for the Lady Eagles, and now 3-1. And Evan Bryant will serve once again. Oh, this time into the net, though.
And I will say one thing, them serves have gotten better and better.
That is number one there, folks. Just want to let everybody know that he is on the headset. So we were hoping we would have an extra one for him tonight, and we do. So. Okay, out. So the point will go to the Lady Eagles. So we're all tied up. Actually, it's 4-2. I'm sorry. Lady Eagles up by a couple of points. Out. So that's going to go back over to the Lady Rebels. Now 4-3. If you're joining us late, the Lady Rebels did win set 1, 25-21. Out once again, so back over to the Lady Eagles.
Back and forth with the missed serves here all of a sudden. That's all right. We're up 2. We'll just trade out missed serves from here on out.
I guess I jinxed them that time.
Oh, good attempt at a dig. That was a dig, right? I think that was. Yeah, by the Lady Eagles, but fortunately they weren't able to get it. So it gives a point to the Lady Rebels, 5-4. Young lady there, number 7, she grabbed at her back. I thought maybe she was going to have to call the trainer. She's right there in the corner, Casey Harrell.
Great effort.
Yes. And this one will go to the Lady Eagles as the Lady Rebels hit that one into the net. So this is Hazel Bohawk, yes, at back to serve. Good job by the Lady Eagles. Evan Bryant gets a hit there. Kylie Busteau. And it's in. Or is it out? No, that's out. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. So it's going to be a point to the Lady Rebels. It'll be 6-5. Just to remind everybody, like Brad mentioned a minute ago, it's best 3 out of 5 sets wins the match, and you have to win each set by at least 2 points. Good job there. Not really anything the Lady Eagles did there, but take benefit from the break there. The Lady Rebel player hits that ball into the net. So this is number 3. No, I'm sorry. I can't see the number on that.
Number 9, Hall.
Okay. That's Braylon Hall. She's a libero. That's why she has a different color jersey. Out. So the point will go to the Lady Rebels. 7-6. Of course, the first set, if you were with us, the Lady Rebels started out with 6 in a row before the Lady Eagles finally got on the scoreboard. This one here has pretty much been back and forth the whole second set. Lady Eagles do cling to a 1-point lead at the moment. And the Lady Eagles will now go up by 2. This is 22. That's going to be Cisneros back to serve. Madison Cisneros. Oh, tough one there for the Lady Eagles. They weren't able to keep it in. So point over to the Rebels. Make the score 8-7 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Good attack there by Evan Bryant, but unfortunately goes right into the net. So point to the Rebels, and it'll make the score 8-8. Now the Lady Eagles have the lead right back, 9-8. Evan Bryant back to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Goes out. So Rebels tie it back up again at 9. Back to serve is number 3. In for the Lady Eagles. So that gives them the lead once again.
That's 5 Peyton Taylor on that one. I don't think she played the first set.
I don't believe she did, Brad. You're right. Just out, I believe. Yeah, just by inches once again. So point back to the Lady Rebels.
As the late Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside.
Noticing a lot of folks here with pajamas on today. There, in case y'all aren't aware, I did mention earlier, we're going to have the homecoming game as that sells out, and the Lady Eagles will get that point Friday night, and they're having a theme every day. My understanding here at the Luling ISD, and today's theme was Pajama Day. So that a lot of folks here just came with their pajamas, came straight
Tomorrow's
to the gym.
Hawaii Day, and Thursday's Western Day.
Point to the Lady Eagles there. Makes the score 12-10.
And tomorrow's homecoming parade at 6 o'clock.
So if you're in the area, definitely come on out and get involved. And also meet the Eagles, correct, Brad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which Meet the Eagles was an event they had in the past. Of course, those of y'all that are around here, before the season started, really for, maybe just volleyball was going. Actually, the football definitely hasn't started, but now they do it. They're going to do it in conjunction with the homecoming. Since homecoming was so early this year, I think that had a lot to do with it. course, not sure about you guys, but I've been asked a lot, why is homecoming early this week? I really don't know, folks. We don't make the schedule. We just show up when the schedule says to. Good rally there. And Hayden gets blocked. So the Rebels do get the point there.
So,
oh, no, actually, is it the Lady Eagles here?
No, it's Rebels.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The explanation I got on homecoming was the next home game next week is on a Thursday, so they didn't want to do homecoming then. And then we're on the road for a couple of games, and then they didn't want to have homecoming during district, so it kind of just left this week by default.
And another point for the Lady Rebels. And I know, Brad, you had mentioned, off broadcast waves about that game being Thursday because it just works out better for the Burbank, that San Antonio ISD, the school that they represent.
Yeah, for their buses to get their players and band and everything over here. And I think they play all their games on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm. So I believe the point there was to the Lady Eagles. Yes, it was. So,
because we played on a Thursday there last year, if I remember correctly.
Right, we did, yeah. We had to miss that one because that's when the Bobcats had a game against Arizona State. So. The ball comes over here by us, but unfortunately we don't play. So another point for the Lady Eagles, makes it 15-12. Again, good job, excellent job in a pinch hit and roll by Mr. Pettis over here. Pinch hitting for Wifey. She had to go take care of some personal business. She is back. That's going to be the point for the Lady Eagles. Makes it 16-12. They're starting to pull away here. So looking promising toward tying up the match. Good job there by the Rebel player, and another good job there by the young lady there in the middle. That's number 8. She puts that one away for her team. And I don't know if y'all weren't with us earlier. In case you weren't, Brad mentioned we don't have their roster, so we're just having to call them out by number. So apologies for anybody from maybe supporting Travis that may be tuning in. Another point for the Lady Rebels. Starting to get back in it. Cut that deficit down to 2, 16-14. And an ace there. So it makes it 16-15. Number 12 there with the ace. Good job there by Evan Bryant, but fortunately couldn't get it to hit the floor. Good serve there, or set, I'm sorry, not serve, set. Ball goes out, the point will go over to the Lady Eagles. Makes the score 17-15. See if the Lady Eagles can stretch that lead back out like they had it a moment ago. This is number 9. Again, the libero, Braylon Hall, is going to serve.
Number 9. Little Beatles humor.
Oh, good job there. They had a little miscommunication on the Rebel side. So Hall to serve once again. Good job by Evan Bryant. That's a kill, correct, Brad? Kill.
Correct.
Yes. I'm learning.
Now, if we could just teach you football and baseball, you'd be doing all right.
Boom. Hall, the libero, in there. Oh, almost. She had the right idea there, Evan Bryant did, but unfortunately she couldn't poke it over the net. It went into the net, and the point will go to the Lady Rebels. So this is, I believe, their libero, number 5, serving, and right into the net. She gives a point right back to the Lady Eagles. 20-16. Okay, we got a timeout here. I believe it was the Lady Rebels that called it. So let's go ahead and run a quick commercial here. Let's go ahead and take care of our friend Faraz over at Magnolia Mart. Stay tuned here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Here at Magnolia Mart, we proudly offer the Luling area unforgettable Mexican classics, including breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, and quesadillas. We use only the freshest ingredients to bring you authentic, unparalleled Mexican flavors. At Magnolia Mart, we have created a menu that is sure to make for an unforgettable dining experience. If you are looking for authentic Mexican flavors such as our birria taco plate special we have on Fridays and Saturdays, you have come to the right place. Magnolia Mart is located at 702 East Houston Street. For an extra treat, when the Luling Eagles football team wins, you win. One free breakfast taco with up to 2 toppings on Saturday mornings up until noontime. Go Eagles.
And we're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Eric Lugo, Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, and number 1, Fino Quitos with you.
Where'd it go?
Busto, but she couldn't quite get it over. And so the point will go over to the Lady Rebels. Not sure if they just mind Rebels or Lady Rebels, but they are ladies and they're Rebels. Good call them the Lady Rebels, I think. I think they'll be okay with that. Oh, tough break there for the Lady Eagles. I think that ball was going to be in anyway. That was Cisneros that hit the ball. So makes the score 20-18. Number 4 back to serve, and that's out. So point back to the Lady Eagles. Only 4 points away from tying up this match at a set apiece. Good job there by Hall, the libero. Good job by that was Peyton Taylor, but unfortunately the ball ended up landing on. After she went down, she couldn't recover to get back and put the ball back over the net. So point to the Lady Rebels, and this is number 3 once again serving. Another tough break there for the Lady Eagles. That ball just rolled to their side. 21-20. Number 3 once again back to serve. Oh, this time the Lady Eagles get the point. Makes it 22-20, only 3 away from tying up the match. Shaping up to be a pretty close, hard-fought battle. Could even go in, end up going to 5 sets. Oh, and as I say that, the Lady Eagles put the ball into the net once again. Point was on the wrong side there. Sorry about that. Now I got it correct. 22-21. Lady Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. This is number 9 serving for the Lady Rebels. It's out. So Lady Eagles now 2 points away. And this is Busto, Kylie Busto. Of course, we're very familiar with that young lady from basketball last season and also volleyball. She played volleyball as well. Only a sophomore, correct, Brad?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Lady Eagles now only 1 point away from tying up the match, 24-21. And if they get the point here, they'll be identical set scores, just one way, one the other. We've got another timeout here. So we'll go ahead and run another commercial. Let's go ahead and just go down the line here. Sarah Jeans is next. So Sarah Jeans, commercial on tap here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Sarah Jeans is located at 401 East Davis Street in Luling, Texas. Sarah Jeans offers a great place to come on in and enjoy your favorite sandwich or soup. Grab yourself a slice of our buttermilk pie or come on in for a great cup of coffee and conversation, along with a tasty menu and daily specials. You can enjoy your lunch in our indoor dining area or our outdoor door seating. So, bring your appetite and conversations on over to Sarah Jeans. Let us take care of your appetite, and let's have a friendly chat.
We're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Kylie Busto serving for a match point. Oh, sorry, a set point. I said it wrong. I figured I'd probably get that wrong. It would be nice if it was a match point. But the point goes to the Lady Rebels as it is. So we have, I believe this is number 7 serving, yes, for the Lady Rebels. That's out, so the Lady Eagles do take set number 2 by a score of 25-22. So the teams will switch ends once again. So let me go ahead and give the Lady Eagles their game tally point there. So there it is, and it resets the score for set 3. So not sure if they're going to take a little – sometimes they take a little bit of a break between the second and third sets. I'm not sure how they're going to do it here. We'll keep it here for the time being. Just to remind everyone, again, the homecoming game is this Friday. So if you can't make it out to Eagle Memorial Stadium, we'll be on probably, I'd say, about 6:55 or so, maybe just give or take a couple of minutes. We usually try not to go on too much earlier so you don't have to wait so long to see the actual game. So Anderson Shiro Fighting Hawks that will be here at Eagle Memorial Stadium for homecoming. And then also we'll be on, of course, the following Thursday. That's going to be on September the 11th, 9/11, against the San Antonio Burbank. And I think they're the Bulldogs. I believe I was thinking that's their mascot, the Bulldogs. So that game will kick off at, if I'm mistaken, at 7:30. I think the only one that's kicking off at 7 o'clock, other than the district games, is going to be the one this coming Friday against Anderson Shiro. So just to let everyone know. So hope you join us when you can. So, of course, tell everybody you know about us. We appreciate all the support. I noticed, guys, that we added a few more subscribers on the YouTube channel. So I think we're up to about 679. So we're getting closer and closer to that 700 mark. So please, like I said, spread the word. We sure would appreciate it if you let everybody you know that is a big Eagle or any kind of Eagle fan. It doesn't matter really what sport. We try to cover them all. We can't cover every single sport, but we do cover a majority of. We cover, of course, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball. So we try to cover as much as we can, and we do always give a mention to the sports that we really have no way of covering, which is like cross country and tennis. So we do give mentions. So we want to give everybody at Luling ISD and Luling High School the recognition they deserve. So we definitely try to do our best on that. So it looks like we're getting ready to get back to action here. So again, thank you for joining us. And then just let everyone know the sponsors. I'll try to get those before the next set, because we are going to go at least 4 sets, we know now anyway. But just to let everyone know, on your left-hand corner, lower left-hand corner, the sponsors do roll through. The only one that might not be obvious to you is Rusty Rooster, even though I did try to take a picture of where it says Rusty Rooster on top, because they don't have an actual business card, so I had to actually kind of improvise with them. But I think everybody else has some kind of business card there that you see that's in the scroll. I think it rotates like every 30 seconds or so. So just to let everyone know, if you're wondering, who the sponsors are and what makes this possible, it's all them right there. Of course, I see Hometown Meat Markets just passing by. They're one of the new sponsors. Made a big contribution to the Booster Club event that they had, the golf tournament back in August. So, of course, now I can say back in August because now it's September. So, just a few weeks ago, of course, Mr. Wright there cooked up some delicious hamburgers along with Greg Tracy and Lee Rust. And is that it, Brad, or do y'all have someone else helping?
Trey Nichols.
Trey Nichols as well. Okay, so we just served to start set 3. Good job there by Evan Bryant. Oh, and it goes into the net, so the first point of this set will go to the Lady Eagles.
And Eric, a shout out to Coach Chamness. He's watching in.
Thank you, Coach Chamness, Colby Chamness. For sure, are going to miss you this year. And I know I said that the other day, but we know we love you, and wish you the best of luck at your new gig there.
Where to go? Where to go? There it is.
Oh, Evan Bryant puts it into the net, unfortunately. So make the tally even, 1-1. Good job there by Evan Bryant. Makes up for a while ago, but she hit it into the net. Peyton Taylor checking back in for Bohawk. I need to check. I don't know if it's Bohawk or Bohotch. I've heard both ways.
They like it Bohawk.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. Yes. Yeah.
I've always known it as Bohawk. They've never corrected me, but.
Oh yeah, we went with Bohawk, but then at school they started telling us Bohawk.
Okay.
So they preferred that.
Now, speaking of Bohawk, she hit that ball. Almost was able to, but just hit it a little bit too hard and went past the far end line there. So it's going to give the point to the Lady Rebels, going to make the score 2-2. So we're even at 2 the set 3, and we're even at the match as far as the games, or sets, let me say. I always want to say games, but sets. 1 set apiece. Tough break there for the Lady Eagles, and the Lady Rebels get that point, so now they take the lead 3-2. Two of the Lady Eagles touched that ball, so a little miscommunication there. Gives a point to the Lady Rebels. So they're now up 4-2. And this is number 5, I believe, serving for them.
I think it's 6.
Oh, it's 6, okay. It's a lot easier when they're on this side. Tell what numbers they were. So another tough break there. Evan Bryant not able to get the ball back over the net. So 3-point lead now for the Lady Rebels. Like that point, is it?
They're in the Rebels in the net.
Okay, the Rebels were in the net, so it's going to go over. I did see him point toward our way. I was just trying to figure out how that happened. So this will be number 12 serving. That's Grogan, Belle Grogan. Good job there by the Lady Eagles. Get back to within 1 at 5-4. Well, another good job there. The ace there by Grogan. And ties up the score once again at 5. Another ace.
All right.
2 aces in a row. Oh, and this one goes into the net. So it'll be a tie game once again, 6-6.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
For sure. So the libero serving once again for the Lady Rebels. Peyton Taylor gets it over for the Lady Eagles. Oh, but this time she can't get it to go toward the opposite direction. And the point will go to the Lady Rebels. 7-6. And that one goes into the net, so point will be the Lady Eagles this time, tied up once again at 7. Busto serving for the Lady Eagles. Kylie Busto. This one goes out, so a point for the Lady Eagles once again. 8-7. Good job there by Peyton Taylor to get it over. And this point will go to the Lady Eagles once again. Excellent play there by Peyton Taylor. Keep that ball alive for the Lady Eagles and resulting in a point. Busto serving. This one goes into the net. We'll take all those we can get. Kylie going to serve again. This time the Lady Rebels find the blank spot in the Eagle defense. This is number 12 serving for the Lady Rebels. And this one will go to Lady Rebels once again. Pull back within 1, 10-9. Good rally going here. This one will go out, and Lady Rebels will tie the set at 10. Good job there by Evan Bryant, but fortunately it doesn't go between the lines. It goes outside, so Lady Rebels retake the lead in the set at 11-10. Now's their timeout. Not sure if this was from
Lady Eagles.
Okay, it was Lady Eagles this time. Okay. So we'll go ahead and run into the commercial. Let's just keep going down the list. It's Angie Snacks is next. So we'll run the commercial for her. Tell the truth, Ruth, over there. Stay tuned here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Angie's Snacks, located at 2502 South State Highway 80 in Luling, Texas, is open on Sunday to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. and closed on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Angie's Snacks offers a wide variety of authentic Mexican snacks as well as refreshments. On Sundays, Angie's Snacks serves a special plate. Be sure to go and give Angie's Snacks a like and follow on Facebook, where the Sunday special plate will be posted prior to each Sunday. Whether it's the craving for a Sunday special plate, cool refreshment, or an authentic Mexican snack, head on over to Angie's Snacks and let Angie take care of that craving for you.
We're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports broadcast. Peyton Taylor, unfortunately hits it out. So that'll make the score 12-10 in favor of the Lady Rebels. Again, Eric Lugo, Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, and number 1, Fino Quiros here with you. Good job there by the Lady Eagles. Peyton Taylor, right here in front of us, keeps it alive. And pays off there because the ball goes out. Point will be to the Lady Eagles. Makes it 12-11. You know, other than that first 6-point run there at the beginning of the match, Brad, it's been pretty much a point or two away. You know, not really much distance between these teams. Out. Yes, it is out. Tough break there for the Lady Eagles. Good job there by Madison to get that over Cisneros. And that point will belong to the Lady Eagles. They'll get the serve back, and it'll be the libero back to serve it. That's Braylon Hall. Oh, yep, the Lady Eagles tie the match. I'm sorry, tie the set at 13 apiece. Match is already tied right now at 1 set apiece. Good job there by number 12. That was Grogan. But unfortunately, the Lady Rebels do come away with a point. Unfortunately, if you're a Lady Eagle fan, that is, and we hope you are if you tune in to the Luling Eagles Sports broadcast. Keep it alive there. Good job there by the Lady Eagles. Good job there, and the Lady Eagles get that point. 14 all. Match tied, and set 3 is tied. So, as Brad mentioned, we were away for the break. Pretty evenly matched teams here. And the Lady Eagles take the lead once again, 15-14. Little miscommunication there by the Lady Eagles on that one. Makes it 15-15. Good job there, block there by the Lady Eagles. So that'll give them the lead once again at 16-15. I always like to see a good block there, Brad.
It was a block party, too, because had 2 Lady Eagles up there.
This time the Lady Rebels come away with the point. Makes it 16 all. Good job. Miscommunication there by the Lady Rebels. A couple of ladies looking at each other, and neither one of them went for the ball. Lady Eagles benefit, get the point. Out. So the point will go over to the Lady Rebels. Tied once again at 17. Again, match is even at 1 set apiece. Mrs. Wiggly is back in the house. That one's in right here in front of us, so the point will go over to the Lady Rebels. Gives them the lead once again at 18-17. Still anybody's set here in this third set. Oh, and that one goes off the net and the other way, which is not good for the Lady Rebels. All tied up once again at 18. Evan Bryant playing back row right now, and then good job there by Peyton Taylor. Get that ball over and get the point to the Lady Eagles. This is going to be Busto serving, Kylie Busto. Those of y'all that aren't familiar with that, she spells it K-H-Y-L-I-E. Kylie, the Eagles get the point there, Lady Eagles. And there's going to be a timeout. Who was that one, Brad? I didn't see.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I would imagine Rebels.
Yeah, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and run into the commercial. Next one on the list is L&S Restaurant. So stay tuned here to the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
L&S Mexican Restaurant is located on 310 East Pierce Street in Luling, Texas. L&S have a rotating daily breakfast and lunch specials. Steak ranchero tacos on Mondays from 5 to 11 a.m. and cheeseburger and fries combo with medium drink on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. along with a full menu of the finest of Mexican foods. L&S offers great service with a family-friendly environment. So, grab the family and head on over to L&S Mexican Restaurant.
We're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Eric Lugo, Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, and number 1, Fino Quitos, as the Lady Eagles get the point there to come back to action. I think QC back there just said we had about 18 viewers right now on YouTube for the match, so thank you for doing that. Oh, as the Lady Rebels get the point there. Lady Eagles still lead at 21-19. Only 4 points away from taking the 2-1 lead and being within only a set of winning the match. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Eagles. That gets hit into the net. 22-19. Good job by Peyton Taylor. That Brad, like you mentioned a while ago, I don't believe she played the first set, but she's got in there. She's doing pretty good in these second and third sets. Out. Point to the Lady Eagles. They're only 2 away now from taking the lead in the match. Good try by the Lady Eagles. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it over. Makes the score 23-20. If you weren't with us earlier, the Lady Rebels won set 1, 25-21. Lady Eagles won set 2, 25-22. So right now we're 23-20 in set 3 with the Lady Eagles on top. Good job there by Evan Bryant. Excellent job. And she's got that thing you can't teach, which is height. So as much height as, most high school young ladies in high school have.
Timeout Rebels.
Timeout Rebels. So trying to keep from going down 2-1 here. So when we go to the set break, I'm going to try to get our recognition to our sponsors. I believe I have the list here. And if not, I'll just try to remember as many as I can. If you tune into the game Friday night, I give you a reason to tune in. Oh, you got it there. Okay. Well, I have it here, too. I'll just use mine, I guess. So, we'll start running some of them down right now. Of course, our title sponsor for the time of year we're in now, which is fall sports of football, volleyball, and cross country, is Mr. and Mrs. Wiggly over here, Uncle Wiggly's Wieners. The title sponsor for the winter sports this season for 25-26 is Magnolia Mart, our friend Faraz over there. Boys and girls basketball and boys and girls soccer. And then Sarah Jeans, you saw our commercial earlier, title sponsor for the spring sports, which is baseball and softball. She is a new sponsor, and I'll continue here momentarily. This is the libero serving Hall, trying to serve for a set point. And it will be set point.
All right.
So the Lady Eagles will take a 2-1 lead as we go to set number 4, I believe. Yeah, I was going to say that official wanted to say something there, but I guess just telling them to move on to the next side there, or the opposite side. They have to flip sides. So let me go ahead and get this updated. So Luling did win set 3, so it's now 2-1. And we'll start set 4 momentarily. So let's go ahead and run down the sponsors, the rest of them. Texas Trusted Insurance, Baker Boys Barbecue, LNS Mexican Restaurant, the Luling Eagle Athletic Booster Club, the Luling Foundation Farm, Blake's Restaurant, Rusty Rooster, the Chapel on Mayberry Hill, D&T Wrecker Service, Syntec Smokers, Miller's Auto Works, Mimi's Mexican Restaurant, City Market, KJ's Embroidery, of course, the power couple of LESB, the Tracy's, representing Loyalty Way Solutions, Angie Snacks, and then 3 of our newest sponsors, which is Steele's Chevrolet, Hometown Meat Market LLC, and Julianne Estrada, we call her Julie, Realtor. And we do have some diamond sponsors that the Luling Eagle Athletic Booster Club represents, I guess you'd say. And as part of that, they have a sponsorship with us. And so there's 5 of those at Sage Capital Bank, Next Level, and it's NXT LVL Services and Disposal, JNS Cozy Homes, Crossbow, and then the Conley family, which is my cousins there, Keith and Shanna, and their sons, Cross and Case. So those are your 2025-2026 Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast sponsors. We do thank all of you for what you do for us, the support you give us, and you always tell us, too, that you enjoy what we do. We have all kinds of folks, at least I do. I don't know about these guys. I'm sure it's the same way with them. They know that they're involved, which I'm sure they do. I always appreciate the support you give us, and it makes us want to do it that much more, at least me anyway. I'm not sure about the other guys, but I do appreciate all the kind comments that are made. So shout out, had a gentleman named Ronald that reached out. He's a big supporter of football, so I'm not sure if he's tuned in tonight, but he had sent me the message via the website. And, of course, the website is going to be www.lulingeaglessb for sportsbroadcast.com. So you can go out there. This match that you're watching right now, in addition to being on YouTube itself, it's also on the website. There's a viewer on the website, so you can watch it on there. It'll be on there for a couple of days until we have to take it off to do the football game, which is going to be the next broadcast on Friday night, as we've mentioned a couple of times already. But we'll give you one more reminder before we exit out for this evening. So thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Wherever you're at, we got quite a few viewers today for a weekday, and for it being not a non-football event, let's say. So, of course, we're definitely glad to have number one making his broadcast debut tonight, Finoki Dos. And then also good job by Logan of running the camera, pinch hitting for Stephanie Tracy and his wifey, because first it was going to be Stephanie. Well, Stephanie couldn't make it. Then wifey got called out, so Logan was third in line. But he was ready to go, ready for the call. So ready to the call from the bullpen. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're starting set number 4 here. And serving was the Lady Eagles to start out. Looks like they're going to get the point.
Eric, I was going to say, on those sponsors, any of the viewers out there, if you get a chance, go visit those sponsors, spend a few bucks with them, thank them for their support of not only the sports broadcast, but for student athletes as well.
So I believe that ball landed on the side of the Lady Eagles, so it's going to go to the Lady Rebels. Yes, definitely do that for sure. Sure they would appreciate it, and I know we'd appreciate it. So number 7 serving for the Lady Rebels. Oh, and catches a break there as that ball hits the tape and then just keeps on rolling. Just seeing all these folks in their pajamas maybe I should have worn my jammies. Oh, tough break there for the Lady Eagles. So the point will go to the Lady Rebels. They'll be up 3-1. Of course, they're looking to tie the match at 2 sets apiece. Oh, and number 9 she had the right idea, but fortunately she put it right into the net. So the point goes over to the Lady Eagles. Makes the score 3-2. I believe that was in. Yes, it was. I was looking right at it. So that's going to be an ace there. That was Evan Bryant, I believe, on that ace. Yes, it was. So she's back to serve once again. Of course, shout out to our new coach, Elizabeth Crone. Is his first year here at Luling High School to coach these varsity ladies. Of course, we're good friends with her dad, which is Lance Townsend. I believe we all know him. I'm not sure number 1 knows him as well as the rest of us do, but
yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, okay, knows who he is anyway. So this point is it? Yes, I believe it's going to go to the Lady Rebels this time. So 4-3, and this is number 12 back to serve. Couldn't quite get it over the Lady Eagles, and it'll be a 5-3 score. Then Bryant with a touch there, and now the libero, Hall. Oh, tough break there for the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Rebels come away with a point. 6-3, and we're going to time out here from Coach Crone, the aforementioned Coach Crone. So we're going to go ahead and run another commercial. The next one up is our good friend Randy Ellis over at KJ's Embroidery. So stay tuned here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
KJ's Embroidery is the place that can make your embroidery dreams a reality. If you're looking for embroidery work for business hats, shirts, or patches embroidered with your business logo, owner Randy Ellis can get you lined up. From a handful of items to bulk items, KJ's Embroidery is the one to call. Check them out on Facebook to stay up to date with all of their current work. If you would like to reach out to KJ's Embroidery for embroidery work done, you can send an email to kjsembroidery@gmail.com, or you can call them at 830-263-2447.
We're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports broadcast. Just in time to see the Lady Rebels serve. They're up 6-3 at the moment. See if the Lady Eagles can get back into it here. They had the right idea that was Madison Cisneros, but unfortunately the Lady Rebels put it back in her face. Makes the score 7-3. Oh, tough one there. Now 8-3. Favor of the Lady Rebels, starting to pull away here in this fourth set. Of course, if the Lady Rebels do win here, we'll go to a fifth set, and it's to 15 in the fifth set, just to let everyone know if it gets to that point. That's going to be out. Make the score 9-3. Been a tough battle the whole way, and that goes out on that serve, so they'll give the point back to the Lady Eagles. Just want to let everyone know as well, the next volleyball broadcast will be a week from tonight on September 9th. If I'm not mistaken, the Prairie Arrows will be here at Eagle High School Gym. Oh, and Peyton Taylor had the right idea there again, but unfortunately hit it into the net. That's where maybe Peyton's a little on the shorter side. The height would have maybe helped her there, but as it is, the Lady Rebels get the point. Oh, and give it right back. It's a serve into the net by the libero, number 6. This is Busto serving for the Lady Eagles. Peyton Taylor with that lefty swing. Good rally here. See if the Lady Eagles can get a point here. Good job there by the Lady Rebel, but the Lady Eagles do come away with a point. Good job there by the Lady Eagles to stay with it.
It was a double contact on the Rebels. She didn't get it clean with both hands at the same time.
Busto back to serve once again. Looked like a knuckleball going over the net, but the Lady Rebels were able to play it. Good hustle there by the Lady Eagles. All around there, it was Bryant that got it over the net. Good rally once again here. Oh, and a miscommunication that time cost the Lady Eagles a point. Again, two teammates looking at each other, and neither one of them going for the ball. I think, would they give the point to us there, Brad?
No.
I was going to say, because, I mean, the ball's going the wrong way then. Okay, so we got it correct. So number 4 will be serving now for the Lady Rebels. That's a ace there. Makes the score 12-6. And those of y'all that aren't here at the gym, I just want to shout out the new sign they have here. They have a new digital scoreboard here. It's going to be used for volleyball, of course, and then also basketball when the basketball season rolls around. Another good rally going here. See if the Lady Eagles can hit the point. Yep, they catch a break there. That libero goes off her hands and goes the wrong direction. It's like the serve goes into the net. That was number 6 on that serve. That's Bohach. Makes the score 13-7. And tough break there. Bryant puts it into the net once again. Makes the score 14-7. So unless the Lady Eagles can mount a rally here, we're going to go to a 5th set. The ball goes out, and this point will go to the Lady Eagles. Coach got a little animated, the Lady Rebel coach, that is, over there on the sideline right directly across from us. Serve, and that was the libero Hall. Good job there by the Lady Eagles to get the point. Makes it 14-9. Ball goes on the floor, and point to Travis. The Lady Rebels makes it 15-9. Ball goes the wrong way for the Lady Eagles, and point to the Lady Rebels makes it 16-9. Going to have a substitution here for the Lady Rebels. Got number 10 checking out, number 3 checking in. And again, apologies to any Lady Rebel fans that might be tuned in out there. We don't have a roster for them, so we don't have names to call out. And another point for the Lady Rebels makes it 17-9. So looking more and more like we're going to go to a 5th set here. Point is going to go
Lady Eagles.
to Lady Eagles.
Yeah, ball hit the antenna.
So it'll be 17-10. Serve, and that was number 13. That's Mayberry on that serve, Vida Mayberry. Busto with a touch there. Over to Evan Bryant. Good rally going here once again. That's in. Yes, definitely in. So point to the late. Well, one's calling it out, the other one's calling it in. And the closer official is calling it in. And it was in. I was looking right at it. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but I did. I was looking right at it.
That's ultimately his call. He is the lead official.
Yes, and I'm not just saying that because we're wearing green and black and white, and we represent the Luling Independent School District. I would have said that if it had been anyone else. Apparently the coach is, of course, disagreeing with the call. So we're going to play on, though. The ball goes out. No, y'all heard that saying, ball don't lie. And apparently that's what happened here. But the ball was in, I will say that. So they did get the call correct on that part. Someone in the net, Brad, I believe, right?
Yes, Travis was.
Okay. So the point will be to the Lady Eagles. Like Evan Bryant's back to serve. And again, that's EVYN. Those of y'all that aren't familiar with Evan, she's I believe a junior this year. Ball goes into the net. Point to the Lady Eagles. Another good job. That's an ace there for Bryant. So Lady Eagles coming back. Maybe they don't want to stay around for a fifth set. Want to try to end it with at the end of this set. Another ace. Makes the score 18-15. Lady Eagles mounting the comeback after being down. There's a timeout coming from the Lady Rebels. So I'm going to go ahead and run a commercial. I don't believe I ran hers the other day at the football game, so I'm going to run it right now. It's Chapel on Mayberry Hill. Miss JG, thank you for your support. Stay tuned here to the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and
right over there
Lockhart
making
is
sure
the
you
beautiful
play
and quaint
this.
chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberrys are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
We're back on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Sorry about that, but Miss JG's commercial goes a little longer than the others, and the point is going to go over to the Lady Rebels there and makes the score 19-15. The Lady Eagles still in it. Still have a chance to close it out in 4 sets. And the guys informed me that Miss JG is here, and yeah, I see her across the way there. She might go watch this later and say, hey, they gave me a shot. And again, like Brad said, that one almost went into the basket. Unfortunately, basketball season's a couple of months away still. So it makes the score 20-15 in favor of the Lady Rebels. Again, they almost have to put it in the basket.
They're going to make it soon.
Might tell them it's not basketball season yet. Number 12 serving for the Lady Rebels. Another tough break there for the Lady Eagles. And now the Lady Rebels pulling ever closer to a fifth and deciding set. Another point for the Lady Rebels. So timeout for the Lady Eagles. In case you're just joining us, Lady Rebels won set 1, 25-21. Lady Eagles was set 2 and set 3. Set 2 was 25-22. Set 3 was 25-20. And looks like unless the Lady Eagles can mount a furious comeback here, the Lady Rebels are going to tie the match at 2, and we'll go to a fifth and deciding set. Just a reminder to everybody once again, homecoming this week here at Luling High School. There's a homecoming parade tomorrow. If you're in the area, want to come check that out. Also, Friday is the game itself. We'll be playing the Anderson-Shiro Fighting Hawks. The kickoff will be at 7 o'clock as number 12 goes back to serve for the Lady Rebels. That's going to go out. She about took out a couple of Lady Eagles there with that serve. Makes the score 23-16. So the Lady Eagles can run off about 7 points here and tie the score. That'll help. Gets us started on that. Good ace there by number 12. That is Grogan, Bell Grogan. This time it goes into the net. It's going to give the Lady Rebels a point and put them 1 point away from fifth and deciding set. Lady Eagles looking to avoid defeat here in the fourth set. And is it in? No, that's out. So not quite yet for the Lady Rebels. Lady Eagles get that point. Makes the score 24-18. Apparently it was pretty close. They were getting excited over there in that red and gray side. Good dig there by, that was Bryant, but this time they weren't able to get the ball over the net. 25-18. Set 4 goes to the Lady Rebels, and we will go to a fifth and deciding set here at Eagle High School Gym. So, of course, Mr. Pett is showing you that there. So let me give the game to the Lady Rebels, and it's 2-2, and we're heading for that fifth and deciding set. We'll go ahead and run another commercial real quick for the Luling Foundation Farm. Stay tuned here on the Luling Eagle Sports broadcast.
The management and the staff of the Luling Foundation Farm are striving to produce the safest and best quality Angus beef possible for their customer. This beef is grown locally on the best forage and feed available in the most humane way possible. The Foundation Farm is doing everything they can to produce an excellent beef eating experience for their customers. Please call for current prices and availability at 830-875-2438. Thanks for considering our product.
We're back here on the Luling Eagle Sports broadcast. Eric Lugo, Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, and our number 1 back there making his broadcast debut tonight, Fino Quiros. Fino will be with us Friday. Logan will be with us Friday. And also our other colleague, our newest colleague, Roy Burkhart, will be with us as well. Had Roy found out how good of a play-by-play guy he was last week, so we put him to work. I said, yeah, why don't you just do some of this play-by-play? I don't have to do it all. So, of course, Brad and I have shared it tonight as well, so for volleyball. So, y'all, please, if y'all see Roy around, give him a warm welcome to Luling. Thank him for agreeing to join the broadcast crew. Greg, those of y'all that aren't aware already, he's going to be taking over Brad's brother's old job of running the scoreboard there at the football field in football games. So, I know Greg's pretty excited about that. So, and then he'll be there, sitting there next to Brad in the press box area that's next to us. They're all compartmentalized, I guess you'd call it, and so we're in one compartment, and then next to us is where Brad and Greg will be with the game day operations, so to speak. So, and again, next volleyball match will be a week from tonight. Prairie Lee Arrows will be here at Eagle High School Gym. That one will start at 6 o'clock. Well, of course, this one was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, and it did start a little bit after. So it says 6 o'clock on the schedule, but just depending on when the warm-ups conclude, it may be a little after, so just so everyone's aware. And don't fret if you don't see us on right away. Just stay with us. I believe you can go out there and do a request to be on the wait, just to wait. I guess waiting area, so to speak, like when you do a video chat kind of thing. So I think there's a way to do that out there. So so then as soon as we go live, you'll know it, and we can let you enjoy the broadcast. And again, shout out to the Tracy's. They didn't get to make it tonight, but we're always thinking about them. So hope Greg's doing well. We see him back here on Friday. And so we got a little minute or two here. Fino, what do you think so far? How's your broadcast debut going? How are you liking it?
Oh, it's pretty good. I like enjoying it. I'm listening a lot. I'm learning too. So, and like Brad said, these teams are evenly matched.
Yeah, and we're finding that out because they're going to a fifth set. These teams won 2 sets apiece. So, and again, a great job by our man here, Mr. Wiggly, and his wifey over there. She did come back, but I guess he's in the groove over here, so we let him keep on going with it. So I do believe she's going to be running the camera on Friday, however. That's the plan anyway, so excited to have her join us and helping out as well. That would be Megan Cox Pettis, those of y'all that aren't aware, the wife of Logan Pettis. And we did recognize a couple of folks during the football game. I don't know if maybe you weren't tuned in, you didn't hear it. Of course, rest in peace to Billy Cole, which is a big part of the football operation here at Luling Independent School District for so many years, as they served to start the 5th set. And then also Juan Guillen. So rest in peace to those 2 gentlemen. Evan Bryant with a touch. Evan Bryant puts it into the net. So Lady Eagles start out down 1-0, and in this 5th set, it's only to 15. Again, just a reminder. So if you're either of the teams, you don't want to get too far behind because you don't really have a lot of time to catch up. That's out. It's going to be a point to the Lady Eagles. But one thing we can say, guys, is they got their money's worth tonight on the LESB. So good block there at the net by the Lady Eagles. Busto with a set. And that was Hall getting it over the net. Good job there. That was Mayberry that hit it. Good job by the Lady Eagles. They're going to get the point there. And I think I know now why JG is here. That's probably her daughter. I know she told me her daughter was playing on the team. Oh, just couldn't get, that was Mayberry there on the serve, and she just couldn't get it over the net. It sat there, danced around the tape, and then fell the wrong way if you're a Lady Eagle fan. Oh, still alive. But I believe it went, to the other side of the antenna there, so point to the Lady Rebels.
A good effort.
Yeah, for sure. And Peyton Taylor tried to get that one over, but wasn't able to. So makes the score 4-2. Like to see the Lady Eagles recover here. Pull back even. See if they can do that. Yeah, that'll help. 4-3 now. Evan Bryant to serve. Jump serve. You don't see those too much in high school. Our friends over at Texas State University would like to see a jump serve like that. And the ball goes on the floor and point to the Lady Rebels. Makes the score 5-3.
I still miss the boom serve.
You understand our alumni there is doing pretty well at the University of Texas. Miss Casares. Ball goes out. Point to the Lady Eagles. Serve back to the Lady Eagles. Who is this serving here? It's going to be number 12. That's Mayberry once again.
That's Grogan.
Oh, Grogan. I'm sorry. Mayberry's 13. I'm sorry. And that's Grogan. That's 12. Oh, point for the Lady Eagles there. Ties the set at 5 apiece.
Bill's got a pretty good serve.
Yeah.
Again, the 5th and deciding set here. Whoever comes out on top will win the match. In or out? In. They're called in there. So, ace there for Grogan. Gives the Lady Eagles a lead at 6-5. Couldn't quite get it over, so makes it 6-6. Good effort there by the Lady Eagles, just couldn't quite get it over the net. Just too much velocity on that hit there. Another tough break there for the Lady Eagles. Point to the Lady Rebels, 7-6. They have the lead now. And again, a reminder, you do have to win by 2, so. And goes out off of Evan Bryant. 8-6 in favor of the Lady Rebels. They're going to get a timeout here. It looks like Coach Crone called that one for the Lady Eagles. Trying to settle them down. So I'm going to go ahead and run, got time for one of the Steel Chevrolet commercials. I have 2 of them, so stay tuned here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
The sweetest deals are in Luling. This month, get no payments until December on vehicles like a 2026 Chevy Trailblazer LT for only $22,685 with $3,500 off MSRP. Or a 2025 Chevy Trax LT for only $21,985 with $3,500 off MSRP. Both have no payments until December. Come get the sweetest deal in Texas at Steel Chevy GMC in Luling. Everything we do is driven by you.
We're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. And the Lady Eagles not able to get that one over the net. Now they trail by 3 at 9-6. Again, just going to 15 here in this 5th and final set. That's out. That'll help the Lady Eagles cause there. 9-7. Busto back to serve. Get it over. He did. Good job there by Bryant to save that. And also Peyton Taylor there. Fortunately, that was too hard from Evan. That got a little adrenaline going in that serve, or that, I shouldn't say serve, but attack. Thank you, Brad. That one, they catch a break and it goes off the tape and then just rolls on through. Lady Rebels up by 4. They're only 4 points away from winning the match. Into the net, so that helps the Lady Eagles out. Makes the score 11-8. Lady Eagles back to serve. This is number 6. That's Bohach, and the point, I believe that serve was wide or
long.
Too far. Long. There you go. Thank you, Brad. That's the word I was looking for. So makes the score 12-8. Back to serve is Lady Rebels. Trying to get that young lady's number. I believe it's 8.
Yes.
Oh, she had the right idea. Tried to get that ball over, but unfortunately the net did not allow that. Makes the score 12-9. See if the Lady Eagles can run off a couple of points here and get back even. Good job by the Lady Eagles to get that ball over the net there. Unfortunately, number 6, Bohach could not get that ball to go the right direction for the Lady Eagles. Gives a point to the Lady Rebels. They're only 2 away from winning the match. 13-9. So another point for the Lady Rebels. So we're at a match point for them. So we got timeout called, which I'm assuming that was by Coach Strone, the Lady Eagles. So I haven't mentioned it yet, but we do have a special guest that I'm going to be interviewing at halftime Friday of the football game. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You're going to have to go to our Facebook page, Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast Facebook page, and you can find out who it is. Give you a little homework to do. Those of y'all that watch us and support us and view us. So got another event coming up this weekend that we're going to talk a little bit about. Got the Lady Rebels going for match point here. See if the Lady Eagles can stay in it.
They're acknowledging their tribal chief over here.
And yeah, apparently we helped them a little bit anyway. 14-10 now.
Look at him. Acknowledge your tribal chief.
See if the Lady Eagles can make a run here. I think what they're calling there is she was on the line when she served.
Oh.
And I did see that. I just was wondering if they were going to catch it. And apparently they did. So that's going to be your match tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And the final score is going to be the Travis Lady Rebels 3 and your Luling Lady Eagles 2. So let me give them their game to give them officially the match. Do we have any players of the game, Brad, we want to give?
I wasn't keeping any kind of stats or anything. So
okay, well, I would just say let's give one player of the game tonight. I would give it to Evan Bryant. She did a pretty good job tonight, I felt like. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
So we'll give it to her. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Again, reminder, if you're in the area, homecoming parade tomorrow, the game Friday. Of course, Brad won't be on with us and Greg won't be on with us, but the rest of us here will be. And, of course, we'll throw in Roy and when he comes on. And so for Logan Pettis, Brad Wright, number 1, Fino Quiroz. This is Eric Lugo. Again, your final score tonight is the Travis Lady Rebels winning 3-2. So stay tuned for the alma mater that takes us out of the broadcast. And thanks to everyone for viewing and for all your support. And we hope to see you on Friday night.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Luling Eagles Sports on the Luling Eagles Sports broadcast. Until next time, go Eagles.